No.
How did we get here again?
No, Ben, this looks familiar.
This is back.
Ben.
We've been here.
Ben,
We've
where
been here.
Ben?
Not again.
Can you tell by my walk? Can you hear it in my talk? I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. Can't you see in my eyes? It should come as no surprise. I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. The barely cool. No, the barely cool. The barely cool. Yeah, the barely cool. The barely cool. No, the barely cool. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Barely Cool podcast. We're back in the back rooms, that is.
Well, we're back. We're back here. Don't know how we got here. I'm a little scared, but I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Back in the
Let's
back
record
rooms.
a damn podcast
If
here.
this is the back rooms, I wonder where the massage rooms are for my back rooms. You ever been to the front rooms?
The front rooms? That's where they've got the reception for the back rooms.
Who are you here to see?
Oh, the back room.
Oh, you're here for the back. Sorry, what was your name?
Robert.
Robert. Oh, are you my 3 o'clock?
Yep, that's me. I'm
Okay,
Robert.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, just have a seat. The back rooms will be ready for you in just one
Oh,
second.
thank you so much.
All right, have a seat.
Okay.
That was the bit about the receptionist of back rooms.
Why do we even do
In
this
the front
anymore?
rooms.
No, it's yeah.
Dude, my head is like way too
Yeah, you're
close to
you're
in
kind of
the
high up
ceiling.
here.
We did say we were going to record in the ceiling at one point.
You know, were you talking about massages earlier?
Yeah, I was trying to do like a...
What's your thing with massages and back? That's not something you want to talk about. Back rooms and massages. There's some places that have back rooms and massage places, and it's not good stuff. That
No, I
happens
meant
there.
more like...
bad stuff that happens there. Very bad stuff. Illegal.
What do you mean?
They just it's illegal what they do at those places. Do you know?
Drag racing.
No. They don't do drag racing. Is drag racing illegal?
If it's on the stunt
Well,
driving.
they don't do
stunt
it.
driving.
Oh, they don't do it. They don't do those in the back rooms
It's
of the
kind of-
massage parlor.
It's kind of odd.
You know,
that-
like those massage places that are open at like 3 a.m.
No.
Never seen one of those?
No.
Oh, okay. You would love one of those. You would.
I don't really like massages.
You would love the 3 a.m. massage places. You would love them.
Okay.
Okay, just so you know.
Do you want to go?
No. You would love them. I hate them.
You've been,
No, I've never been.
but you hate them.
But
How would you know?
I know what goes on in there.
What? You're being so vague. I'd probably be fine. I'd probably just like strike up a cool conversation with like the massage person.
The massage person.
Yeah. The masseuse.
The RMT that they have there. They're registered.
Yeah, I'm sure. Have a little conversation. I'd probably be fine. I'd probably be okay.
I don't know how RMTs do it, man.
Okay, so here's a question. Could you go to like a sketchy massage spot, right?
Like a 3 a.m. massage
Yeah.
spot? Okay.
And because like presumably the massage portion is cheaper than like an average.
Like an actual massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you like? You can't. I get like you can't do that, and because everyone would think you're going
Yeah.
for the other stuff.
Yeah.
But couldn't
The
like
illegal stuff.
hypothetically like that's a funny bit in my mind is the guy who's so cheap and he just wants a massage but he goes to the sketchy spots and then when they go like do you want it he's like no I'm okay thank you
No, that's enough. I'll just take the massage. Thank
you here's your $40
Honestly, that's pretty funny.
yeah
That's pretty funny.
or just like he just wants to strike up a conversation
Yeah, he's just lonely.
yeah but not in that lonely like not lonely
No,
like
not
that.
lonely
Yeah.
in the way that you think lonely.
But he's
like
just, like-
emotionally lonely.
He's like, and not even like he's like a sad old like lonely guy. It's just like he loves, like it's like the kind of guy who like makes the server laugh at a restaurant.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Kind. Friendly.
Where he's like, you've been doing this often, and he knows what goes on, and he's just like,
But he just kind of dances around it.
must get a lot of creeps in here, huh?
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah.
Do you
I
want
would-
me to? No.
Just the massage is fine.
Thank you. Thank
Great
you.
job. Great job.
He's just he's a guy.
Same time next week?
He's a guy who works nights. So he's like,
Yeah.
well, I really want a massage. It's my day off.
Yeah.
My schedule's all messed up. 3 a.m.
He's got to hit a massage parlor at 3 a.m.
He's not a
Good
creep.
God. He's just a normal guy.
He's just a normal guy.
Yeah, that's a good that would be funny. Can't do it though. What have you done?
Ah!
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Why's that light there?
I don't know. Why is anything here?
True.
I'm sitting on.
Where are we in the world? No, but could you
We're not
be a
in the
masseuse?
No.
Could you be like an RMT?
No.
Why?
It's gross.
It's just gross
It's wet.
to massage people.
It's-
I don't know if it's wet. It's oily.
This
Certainly.
Oily's wet.
I don't know if oily
You
and
don't
wet
think
are the
oily's
same thing.
wet?
When I think of oily and wet, I think of two different things.
Oily and wet are cousins.
Yeah, they're from the same family.
Yeah.
But it's like they're not each other.
Like you wouldn't, but like if
I think they're like
if someone touched something like this is wet and you touched it, you wouldn't go, no, it's oily.
I think it's different though. It feels different on the fingers.
Yeah.
Like something that is wet and
Like,
something that is oily.
I think being a masseuse is actually not too far off from what I do now. But
Tattooing?
yeah.
You think it's not far off from what you do now?
Well, like I'm up in there.
You are up in there.
Now-
But you're not rubbing naked strangers.
No, not naked, but sometimes pretty close, depending on where I'm tattooing. And like,
That's true, I guess.
here are the key differences. Obviously, one, I'm so like I don't want my clients to be in pain, but like I am definitely causing them pain.
Yeah.
Very key difference.
Yeah.
I'm wearing gloves,
Yeah.
so
Which is
that's
helpful.
I love wearing gloves.
Apparently it does a number on your hands being an RMT.
I
That's
bet.
what I've heard.
When I'm doing a long session because you have to stretch the skin,
Yeah.
my hands hurt and so do my elbows. 'Cause
Yeah.
You got to lock.
Yeah.
So I don't think I could do it.
You must have strong hands though.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, good for them.
I
that
just
they're doing that. I couldn't.
I think for the same
I
reasons
couldn't rub down a stranger.
for the same reasons I don't like going to a massage would be why I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I just get uncomfortable.
Yeah, I have to always convince myself when I go get massages
Like tattooing
mentally that they want to be here.
Tattooing
They
is
volunteered to be
already
here,
odd.
and they get paid to be here.
Yeah, but it's still like tattooing is weird, right? But like I can make jokes, and actually that helps the experience because like if we're joking around and laughing, you're not thinking about like the pain of the tattoo.
Yeah.
You can't make jokes as a masseuse.
No,
Because they're trying to like
they
zen out.
want to relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't talk. Yeah, I mean, and they do get naked in most places. Some places
Yeah.
you don't. Have you been to one where you get all the way?
I've never been all the way.
No way.
I've
It's
left.
uncomfortable. I
I've
don't
left.
like it.
I know you told me you made that game time decision. That was on the podcast for sure.
Did I say that on the podcast? Yeah.
I don't remember which one, but
Because
You-
they told me to.
yeah. And
Yeah,
then you
you
were
can
like,
just
I'm
get
not gonna do
undressed.
that.
And I was like, I'm not gonna leave
Then
the
last
underwear on.
second.
And then last second, I was like, you know what? Frick it. Let's see what this is like.
Yeah.
And it's awful. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah. I've never.
I don't know why. I just feel naked.
It's actually maybe I have.
They are good at draping though.
I'm trying to think.
They
Maybe
are
I
very
have.
good at draping. This is no offense to RMTs. RMTs are good at what they do. They make you feel comfortable.
I don't remember.
I
Now,
made myself feel uncomfortable.
I'm second guessing whether my
that
underwear
you
was
you
on.
were naked in one of them?
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Because if they say get undressed, I'm trying to think. It's been a while. I really don't like them because my brain, like that's the thing is my brain can't turn off. Maybe if I did them more,
Right.
You get into the routine, but it's so foreign to me that just even that first 5 minutes of them setting up and like doing like the get undressed, I'm going to leave the room. Like I'm like so overthinking everything.
Yeah.
It's adding
That's
stress.
That's stress. That once I settle in, I'm good.
Yeah. It's just weird.
Yeah. The initial bit is weird.
I overthink everything.
Yeah, you do like an overthink every now and then.
This morning even, I was going to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
Let me guess the order in which I got dressed this morning. Articles of clothing wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underwear,
Yeah, correct.
shirt,
Yes.
socks.
No.
Oh. Pants.
No.
Hat?
No.
Shirt. Okay. Underwear, then your shirt.
Yeah.
Then what? Your glasses? Your jewelry?
Well, I don't count my glasses. Let me tell you how I got dressed. And
Yeah.
I did it and then I went, no. I can't do this. But I did it. And I
What'd
was
you
just
do?
like, this is wrong. Okay. First off, can you do me a favor? Can you crank? Can you I think these guys are in between like 4 and 5. Can you touch them up to 5? Just a touch.
Okay. I I can't really see where I'm going. Tell me when to
you're
stop.
good. You're good. Yeah, done.
Got it.
It might be a little hot, but that's fine. I'm not getting too loud. So I get I underwear first. Then
Yeah, always.
I was looking for a shirt, and I have too many articles of clothing, and I'm trying to simplify my life, but I don't want to just throw them away or get rid of them right away. So I'm just gonna try and wear more of them, like less of, oh, this is, because here's the problem. Okay, I'm going on a tangent, but you wear shirts. You wear 7 shirts in a week or whatever, right? Do laundry, put the clothes away. Those are the same 7 shirts on top now.
Yep.
So that
You never get to the bottom shirts.
I never get to the bottom shirts. So I'm like, why do I have these shirts? But then I like them. I never grab them because they're not on top.
So you gotta get rid of them.
Yeah. Or just force myself to grab
Or
them.
do that.
So that's what I did today. Is I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear a shirt I haven't worn in a while. Dug a bit, grabbed the old X-Files shirt.
Nice.
But I'm like, I don't love this. I really like this shirt. It was a gift, but it's a little smaller than I would like.
Right.
So I don't like how it drapes. I love a baggy shirt, but I feel more comfortable if there's like a secondary shirt. So I checked the weather, 20 degrees. Okay, I could get away with an overshirt. Grab this guy, throw this guy on. So now I'm in my apartment.
Which is just like demolished.
Oh, yeah.
Torn to shreds.
Oh, yeah. But I'm not getting rid of this.
True.
So now I'm in underwear, t-shirt, button up.
Okay.
Then
Still
I go...
no pants on.
Still no pants.
Wow.
Then I go socks.
Okay.
I did pants last this morning, Ben.
That's interesting. I do pants first after underwear. Maybe socks. And then
Yeah.
I spend most of the morning getting ready with no shirt on. And that's one of the last things I do before I leave the house is put a shirt on.
That is normally what I do.
Yeah.
Normally I go underwear, socks, which is controversial for some, but here's the thing. Here's why I go socks, because all my socks are high socks.
Okay, well that's what I was gonna get into.
And I like pulling them up.
Yeah.
If I put my pants on first, I can't get the socks
If
high
I'm
enough.
wearing long socks, I'll do it before the pants.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing like a sock like I am today,
Yeah, showing off a bit of ankh.
It's not very long. And I'll do
Ancient Egyptian creating the cool new symbol. Be like showing off a bit of ankh. It's pronounced ankh. Anyway.
got him. It's cultural appropriation. You should stop that. Anyways, we were talking about
I'm protected.
Yeah, putting socks on. You're protected
Yeah.
from cultural appropriation.
By Ra.
Who's that? The sun god?
I believe so. His face is a hawk, a bird, and
It's a
body
hawk
of
or a bird or an eagle?
a hawk or a bird or an eagle. I think it's a hawk.
Dude, I saw a bird today that I haven't seen ever, and it's rare. It's a northern mockingbird.
Nice.
Never seen one of those
That's
before.
awesome.
I was sitting at the train station
Yeah.
waiting for my train to come. And
Yeah, we don't get too much of those up here.
no, we don't. No, they're
Did you hear
mostly
it first
they're
or
mostly
see
in
it
the I
first?
heard it first. They're mostly in the States.
Nice.
They're like grounds that they fly in. Like we just get them. Like we're right on the cusp of their territory. It's mostly the States.
Right.
Which is funny that they're called a northern mockingbird when they're very rare, like not really that far north. So I've never seen one in the area
flesh.
before. And I heard it. It's a common grackle noise, like a
Yep.
it's just like a sharp staccato. It's they sound like that but higher pitched.
Okay.
And so I started hearing that and I was like, is that a grackle? And I was like, no, that's not deep enough to be a grackle. Like it's too high.
So pulled out the app.
So I pulled out the app. And then I saw it. I
Right.
saw the bird that was making the noise, and it didn't look anything like a grackle because they don't. They're like the mockingbirds are like yellow or white and gray. And it had this long tail, and that's what got me thinking. I was like, oh, I think I know what that is. And then lo and behold, northern mockingbird pops up, and I go, holy frick!
Nice.
I've never seen one of these before. It's been a while since I saw a bird that I haven't seen before.
Nice.
And so I spent some time looking at it. And sorry, Ra, all the talk about Ra reminded me of that. I texted Anissa.
Yeah, I don't even remember where we were. What were we
And I
talking
said,
about?
we're talking about cultural appropriating.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
before that, we're talking about pants.
And then I texted Anissa and I said, I saw a bird that I've never seen before. It's rare in these parts.
I had never seen this bird
It's
in these
fairly
here parts.
rare in these parts.
You might not see a bird like that in these here parts But if you can catch a wee glimpse of a northern mockingbird, you're going to be halfway past Tuesday, happy as a June bug.
You want to hear it?
I do, but can you? You were talking about socks and pants, putting the socks on.
Oh
showing
yeah,
off
I put the socks on first before the pants if they're long. That was it.
that was where the story was going.
Yep.
Okay,
So you're not weird.
glad we circled back. Give me the northern mockingbird.
No, you're
that's
not.
pretty.
I know. I'm gonna give you the common grackle first, just to show you where my head was at.
Comparison. Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
Okay, so common grackle call.
Yeah.
Not the song. We're not talking songs here, guys.
Call.
We're not talking
The
songs.
call, please. Yeah, right there with you. It's like a clicking.
Yeah, it's like a staccato, like a little click. That's a common grackle, guys. Okay, so understand that they are common.
I did pretty good on that.
You did pretty good,
Thank
actually.
you.
Yeah, they're called common grackles for a reason. They're
See 'em everywhere.
effing everywhere. So I
Well, and that's why there's so many of them, because they're effing everywhere.
exactly. So my first thought is, oh, this is just a common grackle.
Yeah. Let's hear it. I'm closing my eyes. I'm picturing myself at the bus station,
That
train station. I corrected. Ooh. I see what you're saying.
So you see that?
Yeah.
How it's way higher. So my first 5 seconds is I'm thinking, what is that? Just like a juvenile grackle? Like maybe they're a little higher? No. I'm thinking that's like grackles are way lower. They're not quite as high. So I'm like, oh dang.
That's something
This
else.
is something else. And then I started trying to locate the sound, and I look and I see it's perched on a little fence.
Hello?
And it's got like that classic.
Tail feathers.
I'm not gonna be able to show you, but it's northern mockingbirds have the
I
long,
think I've seen one of those once in my life.
Yeah, they've got a long tail, like sort of a. This is a good photo of it actually.
That
Really long tail feather.
that there looked like that first picture. That there looked like a blue jay fell into a bucket of bleach.
Zoom in.
That there looked like a blue jay fell into a bucket of bleach.
So I shut the hell up. So I said, "Oh, that's something else."
Hey,
and then
don't make
and
fun
then
of
it
me.
bumps up, and lo and behold, rare right there. It's rare
For your location.
for my location, of course. Yes.
Yes.
Well, if you live in the States, a whole different damn story.
Well,
If you're in the central United States, you've seen those things all everywhere all year round.
That's what they say. They say
But
rare is subjective because I'll tell you what.
Yes, rare
I'll
is
tell
obviously
you what, it'd be
depending
pretty
on
rare
you.
to see. It'd be pretty rare to be walking up in the streets of Toronto seeing a gator. But if you were down there in the south, you'd be seeing a gator every damn day.
Exactly. So, yes, rare is subjective. Shut the hell up. But it's
Exactly.
But it's rare to where we are.
Exactly.
It's rare to where we are. So I said, wow, I ain't never seen one of them before.
Call your wife.
You want me to call her right now?
Yeah.
Why?
Tell
She'll
her.
get angry at me.
Tell her
for
she
calling
wasn't
her.
excited enough for you. For
She
you
was.
seeing that rare
She
bird.
said cool exclamation mark. Which that she never gets excited about my birding escapades.
Yeah,
Most of the time she just goes, wow, cool.
This is how she typed that.
Yeah, probably. But you know what?
No,
I'm
this is-
gonna think about how I think she typed it.
Ready?
And that
This
was
is how she typed it. She went COOL, and then she went, nah, because if I type that, he's gonna keep talking to me about it. COOOOL exclamation mark. Perfect. Now he's gonna leave me alone.
No, she did this. She went, that is a very cool thing, husband.
I'm proud of you, honey. I'm proud of you. You saw the rare bird.
Cause she never, yeah, she's not really into birding like I am. So she's usually just like, oh,
Not into birding. Not in the water.
that's really cool.
What is she into?
Not frozen water.
She does like frozen water.
Does a lot of cool stuff on frozen water.
That's me skating.
She can jump on it and spin around in the air on frozen water. She can do.
That is pretty impressive.
She can do spins not on the air.
on
And
the frozen water and on the air. I've seen some of that. Pretty impressive stuff.
It's pretty friggin' cool. She teaches other people how to do it too.
Not
She
you.
teaches other people.
Not you.
She tried. I can't. It's
I
hard.
know.
She treats.
You're not built for that.
She teaches other people who are dedicated to the craft.
You're not built for that.
No, I can skate faster than her.
You're kind of built like a. You're kind of built like a sack of potatoes that
That's-
someone hung up on a wall.
What the hell does that even mean?
Two
Why would you
nails.
say something so hurtful?
2 nails.
I'm a sack of potatoes that's hanging from the wall. you understand how mean that? First of all, no sack of potatoes would stay up like that. It would
Big
rip
nail.
right through
Big
the
nail.
bag. It doesn't
Big
matter how
nail.
big the banana
Burlap.
is. It would go right through the.
You don't know how strong burlap is.
When's the last time you got potatoes that were in burlap and not?
I don't know. I don't buy
Not
potatoes.
in-
Not in that
in
cardboard
flippin'-
paper bag.
Yeah, that
That's
cardboard
what they
that
get,
rips.
yeah.
It rips when I look
You can't
at
even
it.
bring it into the dang
I
house.
could blow on it, it'll rip.
Can't even bring it into the dang whole house.
Yeah, you don't eat potatoes?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Why
not
is
that?
that?
I just we don't buy them. We just don't think about them.
What do you do for your sides? What is your main course, if not meat? What's your main course in a
So
meal?
here's the
Describe like a meal that doesn't involve pasta.
thing. Well, here's the thing. We don't really cook the stereotypical protein side. That's like that's
You
just
don't do that.
sometimes. Well, no, because kind of everything's like together. We do a lot of bowls. So
Okay.
like we'll do like we
That's
just
fine.
made a like the other day we did like tofu. We have this like I think it's it's some sort of like Asian barbecue sauce.
Okay.
It's great. You just put the tofu in, squirt a whole bunch of that.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Frozen broccoli.
Frozen broccoli.
Zucchini.
Didn't do zucchini. Probably should have.
Ah. Carrots.
But I was saving that zucchini, and we didn't have carrots, but we do now, and we would have done the same. So that would be great. Like that would be
now,
pretty standard.
If you
And then
had
rice.
if you had like a slab of, I don't know, vegan steak.
Or tofu steak or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you put on the side of that?
So we it's the starches. We don't really do a ton of starches because I would do like a side of broccoli, and then
You don't add a starch in there. A carb.
not really. Not,
Do you have a carb?
no?
Like bread?
Maybe a garlic bread, but that wouldn't go with that meal.
No,
so
it wouldn't. Interesting.
yeah, we cook
It's
a lot
an
of
odd world
bowls.
you live in.
Cook a lot of bowls. Indian food, like everything's kind of together, right? You do like a
Yeah.
rice and a
Yeah.
That's a lot of what we
which
do.
is fine.
A lot
I'm
of
not saying I
pasta.
do, but I throw a potato in there every now and then.
We'll do like I think we would have a potato more. We've been talking more and more about like how all of these like, recipes that you see on TikTok or Instagram, like quick 20 minutes, whatever. All of them have an air fryer, and we don't have an air fryer.
Oh, you should get an air fryer.
I
have an
know.
air fryer.
And
A Ninja one.
I've heard that's a good one.
It's a good one.
I heard if you just chop like that, I would love to do that. Is you do like even for breakfast, you do like you chop up some potatoes, throw them in the air fryer, and then some eggs.
I did that on my breakfast episode.
Yes, you did.
I did.
That would be great. But we don't have an air fryer. So here's the problem: is when we got married, at the time, this is where the cultural ethos was when we got married.
Air
okay?
fryers were everything.
No,
They weren't everything yet.
no. You know, it was everything. Everyone was freaking out.
Instant pots.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got
You gotta get the 10 in one.
someone got us an instant pot, and it was pre-air fryer supremacy. So this instant pot does not have any air fryer abilities. It's got all the other crap that you'll never need ever.
Yeah, all the random stuff.
Well, you can make cake in here. You can make yogurt. You want to make your own yogurt and risk dying because you got your bacterial components wrong? No, I'm not making yogurt.
Components. You got your bacterial components wrong.
It's insane.
That's
you know what
fair.
I use the
Yep.
Instant Pot for, Ben?
What?
Rice, and I get pissed off.
You used Instant Pot for rice?
Well, yeah, it's basically like a rice cooker.
You just bust that bad boy out for rice?
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, we have like a 10-in-1 Instant Pot that is also an air fryer.
Yeah,
but
that's
we
cool.
but
you
we
don't use the air
also
fryer.
we also
Yeah.
have the Ninja air fryer.
So
I
would-
use the Instant Pot for like chicken. If I want to slow or if I do like
Oh, yeah.
if I do like a pulled pork
Yeah.
and I want to slow cook the pork, like
Yeah.
a big old pork shoulder or something, I
We'll
stick her in the
do-
Instant Pot for like 9 hours.
We did... See, but that's like...
It's like a crock pot.
Yeah, it is. You're using it as a crock pot.
Yeah. Makes damn good
I bet it
pulled
does.
pork though.
But you could do that quicker. Because you'd get it just as soft with the pressure.
No,
I get it.
it wouldn't pull apart
get
as
it.
nice.
But you
I don't think
know
it
that.
would. I know that. I don't think it would pull apart as
I don't
nice.
know. I don't cook meat. But that's another thing we'll do. Again, it's a big, like, one thing. So we'll get the Instant Pot out, put some rice in there, put some beans, and we'll do like a Mexican bowl all in the Instant Pot. Cook it for like 12 minutes, done.
So you're a big bowl guy then.
Yeah.
You guys are big bowl
Yeah.
guys.
We do rice as probably our main starch.
I love
Or
rice.
pasta, obviously. We do a lot of different types of pasta.
Yeah, I'm a big pasta guy. I do like rice. We do a lot of rice. We do a lot of butter chicken, actually. Really lately.
So good, dude.
We've been doing a crap ton of butter chicken. Just like we have like the butter chicken sauce from Costco.
It's the best one, KFI or whatever.
Yeah, it's
best
flipping
one.
unreal.
It's the absolute best one. I've had so many butter chicken sauces, and they all suck. That one is the best one by far.
Because I've had butter chicken made by like I had butter chicken that was made by Randeep, the guy who came to our church from India.
Yeah.
So like, guy made like he's a chef.
Yeah.
In India.
Yeah.
So he made legitimate butter chicken. Like unreal butter chicken, and it was obviously it doesn't rival that.
Yeah,
but it gets the closest of the jars.
I agree. Yeah, growing up, butter chicken we had a lot. I don't know where my parents first, because like we were pretty standard white folk.
Yeah, same with my family. Meat and potatoes.
But butter chicken got onto the roster pretty early, but it was like people knowing about it.
Right.
So you'd have to go into the international section of a grocery store, because we didn't even really have any like Asian grocery stores around us at the time. So you got to go to Walmart and hope that they have it. And then it's not like you'd still have to add a ton of stuff to it.
Right.
Yeah, the Costco KFI one or whatever, that's the best one.
Oh, yeah.
By far, dude.
I use it all the time. You can get 3. You can get if you.
So cheap at Costco, too.
Yeah, you could do, and then you get 2 jars of it, and usually if I'm doing like 3, I'll do 2 or 3 chicken breasts.
Yeah.
And you can get probably 3 servings out of those.
Out of the jars?
Things. So
Yeah,
I'll use like a 2/3 of the jar.
Yeah.
And then the next time 1/3 of the old jar,
Yeah.
1/3 of the new jar.
Yeah.
And then 2/3 of the last jar.
I agree.
And then usually it's enough.
I totally agree.
And that's like 9 chicken breasts. So usually I'll hit a Costco.
Yeah.
I'll grab the Costco chicken breast, which is like 9 of them.
Yeah.
Or like 10 of them.
Oh, yeah.
And then
the math of that works.
And then the chicken, and then the butter chicken, and I got 3 butter
Are
chicken.
you still ripping the rice from India Gate too when you do that, or you?
No. Sometimes if we want really good, if we're really feeling an unreal rice and an unreal naan, I'll hit an India Gate and grab just
If you're
that.
making everything at home, you're just doing your own rice.
Niece has recently like perfected rice.
Nice.
She just figured rice out, and now she makes the best rice. Not like India Gate's got better rice, but like she makes the best rice that has been cooked at home.
Right.
For me.
The other day actually, I was geared up. The day I made the broccoli, like Asian barbecue sauce or whatever thing. Yeah. That was originally going to be a butter tofu, like a tofu makni. But so I got the tofu in the pan, starting to crisp up. Got the rice going, because normally when we do that, we do like a paratha and then do those, and you'd rip and tear. It's lovely. But I was kind of feeling the rice, and I was going to do the paratha on the side, whatever. And so I got the rice going. Tofu starting to crisp up. Go in the fridge. Grab the jar, because it had already been open. Bit of mold in there.
Oh!
And I went, "You're kidding."
That's killer.
And so I had to do a game time change. And you know what? It was fine. But
yeah,
it was fine. I mean, I switched to the Asian one, and it was great.
Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds tasty.
Yeah, we want to get better, because here's my thing, and I heard someone talk about this recently. Certain meals are fun to do, for sure, but they're not worth it to do at home.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Mexican food. He went, it's fun to do at home, but it's not worth it. Because, you want to do taco night at home. What are the odds you have everything? Very little.
That's
you
true.
got to run to the store.
That's true.
You might have some tortillas at home. You might not need to pick up the tortillas. You probably got, a protein. But, you're picking up a tomato. You're picking up an onion. Maybe a green pepper. You're picking up a little seasoning packet. You're getting cheese, making sure you got shredded cheese. Probably not buying shredded cheese, but if you don't have cheese, you got to get cheese. If you don't have sour cream, because that stuff doesn't, how often are you using sour cream? Doesn't last forever. So then all of this stuff, then you got to go home, put all the components together, the components, and then
components.
This is how he described it. Is because you don't, now you're finished your meal. You got to do an hour and a half of dishes on all these little containers that held your chopped up tomatoes and all this stuff. And then for the rest of the week, you've got to figure out a way to use a third of this green pepper, a couple extra tortillas.
Yeah.
And he said, now I have to, what did he say? For the rest of the week, I have to atone for my sins of wanting tacos by eating these made-up meals that don't exist, so I can use up all these ingredients. And I agree. So there are
That's true.
more and more things where I'm like, also the cost, because like you're like, oh, I'm cooking from home, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But when you actually add
No,
up,
it's not.
buying all that produce,
Yeah.
and like, let's be real,
A lot of it ends up going bad.
a lot of it ends up
Yeah.
going bad, which I hate. It drives me up the wall, and I feel awful about it. I hate wasting
It happens to
food.
me all the time,
But it happens.
and it pisses me off.
Because you know what? It's me looking in a mirror,
Yeah.
going, "You stupid idiot!
Yeah.
You did it again. You didn't. You said you were gonna do that, and you didn't.
Yeah.
And it
You bought a zucchini, you forgot about it.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't use the zucchini.
I
It went
know.
bad. You know what goes bad real fast? Broccoli. You know what? Actually, you got us on the frozen broccoli
It's
train.
the best thing ever.
You got us on. I made fun of you for it for a long time, but I think that I bought broccoli
Yeah.
and it went bad
Yeah.
3 times in a row within a couple of days. Like it goes
Yeah.
bad so fast.
Yeah, and it smells awful.
And it smells disgusting
It
when it
lasts
goes bad.
forever.
And that's how I noticed.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. I would go grocery shopping on like a Monday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm going to make like, I don't know, a stir fry or something on like Wednesday or Thursday. I'll
Yeah.
use the broccoli then. It's going bad before then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then 3 times it
Run
happened
me, okay.
that a broccoli went bad. And I was like, I am a disgusting human being.
So
I'm
first-
letting broccoli go bad
First
this
time
fast.
broccoli goes bad, you walk. It's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Give me your reaction.
I went, oh, the broccoli's bad.
'Kay.
And these went, oh. I go,
That sucks.
"Ugh, I hate when stuff goes bad.
Then you throw it
and I
out.
through it out.
Second, you buy broccoli. Second
Yeah.
time it goes bad. Give me the
I was
reaction.
pissed, man. I was like, the damn broccoli's bad again.
Throw that out. Third time
Oh, I
broccoli's
hucked
bad.
it. I hucked it into the garbage can so fast. I was so angry. I was like, this did not just happen again. This damn broccoli's bad. And then I cursed
Wait.
out no frills.
That's what happened. That's what happened when we went camping. The broccoli you
Yeah.
brought, it went a little weird.
yeah, I cursed out no frills.
It's a waste
I
of
was
time.
like, it's damn no frills. I
Don't
was like,
go there for
their
produce.
is bad. And
Their
I
produce
threw it in the garbage
sucks,
bin.
dude. I
And-
was there not that long ago. I think it was No Frills, and we were getting. I think it was No Frills, or maybe it was Farm Boy. I don't think it was Vince's. Maybe it
It
was
can't be
Vince's.
Farm Boy.
But
Farm Boy's got good produce.
it was not produce. It was tofu. And Maddie picked it up and went, "Why is it pink?" She looked. The tofu had gone bad like 2 weeks prior. and
That's
it's on the shelf.
crazy.
Which, like, I get. Not everyone's buying tofu. That's not getting drawn. Well, okay. So here's the thing. That's not getting brought to the attention of staff because not that many people are buying
Yeah,
it.
but don't you have like they have a list?
You would think, but
Yeah.
so I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. Like, if something's bad in produce, like people are gonna call that out. Not everyone's going to the tofu section, right? Now, we perpetuated the problem. We just left it. We didn't tell us.
Oh, good God.
We we just grabbed what we needed and left. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, dude, don't go to No Frills for produce. Waste of time.
No, I'm never. I don't want to.
So now you're on the
It's
frozen
a
brock.
waste. So now we're on the frozen broccoli. I got sick of it.
Such a big believer in frozen vegetables in certain use cases. Frozen broccoli every time. We've also been buying either from Costco or the grocery outlet. We get a bag of it's mixed peppers already cut and onions.
Okay,
And
that's fine.
and
That
you
would be
just
fine for
toss
us,
it
I
in a
think.
pan
Yeah.
because it's not any seasons, so it's perfect for like Asian stir fries.
Yeah.
It's perfect for like a Mexican.
That's fair.
It's
It
so
saves you a lot of
convenient.
prep time
Yeah,
because cutting
And
up an onion
not
and
just
pepper
prep
takes
time.
a while.
not just prep time. Onion and peppers are normally pretty reliable. The broccoli, I'm not buying.
No,
Fresh
but
broccoli.
onions and peppers will last a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing, and I heard this about frozen produce, and I don't know how true it is, but it makes sense to my brain, is that they're freezing it at its most ripe and fresh.
So it's still ripe and fresh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What do you mean?
That's stupid.
What are you talking about? They're not freezing it pre-ripe, and they're not freezing
it's like
it.
if I cut like the if I cut a piece of meat off like a cow's rib,
Yeah.
and then I immediately freeze it, and then I unfreeze it like a month later, it's still prime freshness.
No, but meat's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that if I went and picked broccoli off of farmer's
No,
field
no,
right
no.
now,
No. That's not what I'm saying.
and then
That's
you
n-
ate your frozen
that's not what
broccoli,
I'm saying.
that it would be the same amount of freshness.
No. What I'm saying is that is the most reliably fresh. Because when it's cooked, when it was frozen and freezing it freezes it in time. A little bit. It doesn't go bad. It
It doesn't go bad, but it certainly loses a bit of its freshness.
Yeah, but but not compared to what you're getting at the produce section of the store. Because do you?
I think we need to do a study.
Let me run the two scenarios by you, okay? In one scenario, they pick the broccoli, they chop it up, they freeze it, right? They freeze it. They're not freezing it pre-fresh or pre-ripe or ready, and they're not freezing it when it's already on its way to go bad. They freeze it. That's one scenario.
It's way to go bad.
Yeah. That's one scenario.
That's where broccoli goes to die at the grocery store.
The other scenario is they pick the broccoli from the ground.
From the ground.
They go to some sort of produce like processing, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of vegetable processing plant, chop it up, whatever you need to do. Then it goes into boxes. Then it goes to a truck. Then it gets sorted, goes to a grocery store, gets put out on a pallet by some 16-year-old kid. By the time you're getting there, days have passed. You're telling me I'm not comparing to living on a farm or growing your own produce. I'm comparing to the produce section of a grocery store. How is it possible that the frozen one is less perfect?
I don't know if I'm saying it's less perfect. I just don't know if I go as far to say that it's more perfect. I think freezing takes a certain amount of freshness out of something.
I don't think. How? What do you mean? What is freshness?
I don't know. It's a subjective concept.
I'm talking about like nutrients and like.
I'm not talking about nutrients. We're not talking about nutrients.
But nutrients is part
when
of.
When did we get on a nutrient?
Nutrients
it's not
is part
of.
Yes,
fresh.
it is.
No.
Because
the nutrient doesn't change.
It
really.
does. It does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you know that for
Yes.
certain? Have you done studies?
Look at a banana. Let's look at the humble banana for a second.
You're trying to tell me the potassium content of banana decreases as it gets
I'm not
more
talking
ripe?
about just potassium. I'm talking about like the sugar content increases as it gets more ripe. It changes the actual core of what it is.
Is that what happens with broccoli?
I don't know about broccoli. Probably.
You seem to know a lot about broccoli and the freshness.
Let me tell you what I do know. Let me tell you what I do know about molds and fungi. Let me tell you what I know about spores.
I don't give a about molds and fungi.
Fungi. Let me tell you what. By the time you're seeing bad, like bits of black and
oh, it's already all there, proliferated.
Started.
Yeah. You know what else? You know what other disgusting stuff is on your skin?
I'm not eating myself.
You're eating food with your hand, maybe preparing it with your hand.
Well, I wash my hands.
I hate to break it to you. You're definitely contaminating your hands right after you're done.
Yeah, but
what
is that? What is the comparison of my hands?
I would love to see your hand washing situation,
brother. My hand washing situation is incredible.
How long do you wash your hands for?
If I'm cooking,
how long do you sud? Show me how you wash your hands. Show me the entire
I'm
process
going to.
from turning the tap on to the end to turning it off.
Let me tell you, okay?
Dingle.
Let me tell you. Okay?
I'm slipping. I'm going down.
No, you're fine.
No, I'm going down.
What do you mean?
Just moved.
You're okay.
No.
Just tuck up.
Take my mic.
I gotta show you my hand washing. Oh, you are slipping. No, you're gonna land on a box of books. Help lift yourself up. Core strength.
I can't.
Do you want to finish the rest of the podcast from down there?
Yes.
There you go. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see.
Let me give you the hand wash, okay? So, first step.
Hang on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
First step. If I'm in my kitchen, it's
you flick. That's you
flip
flicking
up
the thing on.
Yeah. Then, okay, I'm not gonna be able to talk really because I need my hands. Hands under.
What, you wet them first?
Yes.
Okay. Check.
Hands under. Soap.
With your elbow?
Oh yeah, brother.
That's a little extra, but all right.
But I don't want to get water everywhere. I mean,
Okay.
I could do a hand, but sometimes I'll do an elbow. Then I get a lot because it's like a foaming one.
Okay.
So then, okay, I gotta take my rings off too because those are always off.
Yeah, same here.
Wedding rings on, but the vanity rings are off. Okay, on. We're going here, up top, little circles, back of the hand.
Dorsing with your fingers. All right.
Then, in between fingers, individual finger cleaning.
You're doing that every time.
Normally, under fingernail, every hand, thumbs, then back under. Sometimes I'll even re-soap. Then under, scooping under for the water. Under, flick, elbow to close. I don't want to touch the thing. pat dry, ready to go. I'm a tattoo artist. You think I'm not washing my hands well? I'm washing for a full 30 seconds.
Well, you forgot the
way more
ulnar
than 30
surface.
seconds. I'm washing for like a minute and a half.
You forgot
actually.
the ulnar surface.
The what?
The ulnar surface.
Actually, you know what? No, I lied because I also go. I go up. I go up to here.
Oh yeah, you getting the ulnar surface side of your hand?
Yeah. That's here. That's part of this process.
Yeah, you're getting the okay. All right.
That's in here. I do a palm.
And you're getting the back of your fingies too?
Yeah, that's what this
Right
is.
in the nails? You do the fingertips?
I do fingertips.
Yeah, you rub on your palm?
Sometimes.
All right.
Sometimes.
All right. Now, what do you
Fingertips might
touch
get-
immediately after?
That I'm touching?
As soon as you're done washing your hands, do you go right to prepping the food? Or do you touch stuff?
Dish towel for my hands.
Yeah. How often you wash the dish towel?
At least once a week.
Oh, yeah, you're done.
But this is if I'm.
You should see all the disgusting stuff on your food.
This is if I'm at home. What does that have to do with frozen versus produce in the store?
Because you said that when the fold and the mung guy are done, you know, by the time they show up and you go, ew, there's mold on this. Oh, the fold and the mung guy are already on there. You just can't see them. And I'm trying to tell you that there's also a bunch of other disgusting flora on your skin right now that you're also getting on your food.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you
as you prepare it?
I understand that. There's certain realities of life.
There's plenty of things. Plenty of microorganisms.
I'm aware.
Maybe not all of them are pathogenic. Some are, though.
I'm aware.
They might not even cause an illness.
I'm
but
aware.
They're inside. You're breathing them in every day.
I have little bits of bugs living in my eyelashes. I know about mites in little bits.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you try and mitigate what you can control?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go to the store and pick up the cucumber. Oh, that's fresh today. Do the little check. It's not fresh
Did
tomorrow.
you shake a cucumbber?
Well, yeah, you're gonna give it a squeeze.
Yeah, squeeze and a shake are not the same thing.
I didn't say shake.
I said you give a little shake to the cucumber.
You said check.
Yeah, you're gonna give it a
you
little
said check.
squeeze.
You didn't say shake.
I did not say check. I said shake.
Okay. Are you gonna come sit up again?
I'm stuck. I live here now. All right, hang on.
All I'm saying is frozen food gets a bad rap because some Midwestern 50-year-old mom way back in 1984 said, "Well, there's little ice crystals on it. This food's no good." Idiot. Fool.
Yeah, see, here's the thing, though.
If it's good enough for Walt Disney's gourd, his head frozen in cryo, then I trust Frozen.
And here's the
That's
thing.
fresh.
I'm not saying I don't trust Frozen. I never said that.
Do you think it's a worse product?
No, I don't. Don't. We can go back and listen. I did not say that.
You think it's less fresh?
I don't think it's less fresh. I also didn't say that.
So what are we talking about?
It's equal.
No.
If it comes
Come
down
on
to
now.
it, if you really got down to it, if you got down to brass tacks,
You think
if you got down
I'm
to it,
getting down to brass tacks.
it's gonna be the same.
Let me ask you a question.
It's gonna be a negligible difference.
Negligible difference and the same are different things.
No. When a study says there's a negligible difference, basically they're going, it's the same.
Let me tell you something. You think frozen in a facility and then transported frozen, kept frozen, is the same freshness as a piece of veggie that's sitting in a wooden box on the back of a truck and then you don't even see in the grocery store for 3-4 days?
Yeah. It depends what kind of grocery store we're talking about. A good one.
You don't go to a good one. You go to No Frills.
I know. I'm not talking about no frills. I'm talking about a perfect scenario here.
In the perfect scenario, you grow all your own vegetables.
No. Perfect scenario for a normal middle class person. You know what?
The normal middle class person is going to No Frills. And when we went to No Frills, we didn't buy produce. We bought frozen. Except for cucumber.
You're going to get produce at
frozen.
like Longo's or Farm Boy or something.
Longo's the same problem. Longo's owned by the same folk.
Whatever.
Farm Boy's better. Vince's is all right. I love Vince. Nature's is great.
Nature's is great. So yeah, I think.
So wait,
I think if you go to a Nature's Emporium, you're getting the same freshness.
Oh, Nature's also organic too. See that's where I'm seeing
What is
lines.
organic?
I don't know. It's grown in poop instead of
I don't even know what makes something
chemicals.
organic.
There's a different classification.
I thought a broccoli was already organic.
Depends how it's grown. It depends how it's grown. It's
Is that
like
how
kosher.
it comes down to?
Yeah.
Depends
You
how
gotta-
it's grown.
It depends on the
Thank you for
process
clearing
in
that
which
up
it
for
was
me,
grown.
'cause I've never known
Yeah. But I think
how it was grown.
people assume Like, I think the classifications for organic in Canada is actually less strict than it is in other places. So people hear organic and they think this was grown by like an old white man in a straw hat. He stuck it in the dirt, hit it with some water, and then it grew to this.
Right.
No. Organic, like, I think you can still use some chemicals. It just depends. It also, like, no genetic modification. You're not... But again, people don't even know what genetic modification is.
People don't know what GMOs are.
No.
Yeah.
They think it means you've stuck a needle into broccoli and
everyone's confused by a GMO.
it started
like
shaking and growing.
If you really got down to it, most things we're eating are GMO probably.
All bananas are genetically modified.
wheat. If something has like wheat or corn in it.
Oh yeah.
Congratulate. Which, like, a newsflash, probably most of the things you eat have corn in them. It's like
Corn's everywhere, man.
Yeah, corn. Like, you know, I had a realization with that, and it was funny. It was like not so long ago. I was just driving around, and I was like, Lord, there are a lot of corn fields. We grow a lot of corn. And I was like, I only have corn on the cob like 2 times a year. Yeah. I was like, people cannot be eating this much corn. And then I remembered there's damn corn in everything.
Well, and also there's different kinds of corn. There's feed corn and sweet corn.
Well, yeah. And
sweet corn's the corn you're eating.
And then there's like,
just corn.
Corn's just in a bunch of crap. Corn syrup.
Yeah.
They use
like
corn
the corn that's grown by my place. You wouldn't eat it.
No.
It would be used in food.
Yes.
Tortillas.
But a lot of that. Most of the corn we grow is not going into a grocery store as corn.
No. Very
corn.
little, actually.
It's going into food.
Yeah.
As gross corn. So let me tell you, wheat grows taller than it ever has. Why? Because we genetically modified it.
It's the same with MSG. No one knows what MSG is.
Yeah, same thing with corn. We've genetically modified it to make it grow taller and bigger. Wake up, all right, guys.
People
your
don't know
little
what they're talking
cracker
about.
that has wheat in it. Oh, GMO free. It's not. It really isn't. Because you don't know what a GMO is.
People are foolish.
Get into it, guys. There's people sitting at home going, I know what a GMO is. You don't.
People care about the wrong stuff.
Yeah, who gives a rip?
People look for those little letters. I need organic, whatever. Although I will say again, nature's a lot of their stuff's organic and it looks incredible. It's just great.
It looks fresher than frozen broccoli.
Well, yeah, it feels nicer.
Oh yeah, you agree with me now.
Feels nicer.
There's little mold and fungal spores on there.
Well, it depends on the produce. I would never buy broccoli as.
Yeah, you don't see them yet.
Well, that is true.
They're there though.
By the time you're seeing the mold, it was there a day ago. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
So, was broccoli your go-to? Like, not your go-to, your main throwout?
Yes.
Really?
I never threw anything else.
We never really. The one for us is always it's a cucumber.
Yeah, we usually we end up with like half a cucumber.
Yes,
that goes bad because
one time
it gets buried in the vegetable cabinet.
One time we had a cucumber still saran wrapped, and the thing was mush in there.
That's disgusting.
And I'm like, how do I get rid of this? Because we have a green bin, so I'm like, do I try and extract this?
You just put that in the garbage.
I did. I dummied it right into the garbage.
That's gross. Cucumbers. This past week, I had asparagus go bad, and I was very upset about it. Because I forgot about it. Because I got busy this week. I didn't cook like intense meals very often. I just kind of got by. And I look in the fridge and there's just lowly asparagus there that I had bought because I was planning on making some salmon.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Yes, and asparagus and salmon pair very well together.
They do.
So
it's a classic.
Yep. So I was going to say I got salmon in the freezer still. And I was going to make some Pacific salmon, not Atlantic salmon. And I've got never eat Atlantic salmon. They're farmed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Pacific salmon are wild. What kind of salmon? They're wild caught.
What kind of salmon?
Pacific salmon or Alaskan salmon?
Yeah, but what kind?
I think that Pacific salmon would be pink salmon, or
This guy doesn't know jack about salmon. Let me tell you, coming back from Alaska, there's like 10 different kinds of salmon.
No, I know. There's a bunch of salmon.
We talking steelhead? What are we talking?
So steelhead's one of the Alaskan salmon that you can get. So Atlantic salmon is what? It's
bad. Tell me. Salmon.
Shut up. What are the species?
Why don't you just search species of salmon?
Okay, relax. I'm just trying to think of what I see.
Oh, there's some species, I think, with those pictures. What are those? Those different kinds? No, those are videos.
All about Atlantic salmon.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on.
Oh, no. Sockeye?
That's it. Sockeye is Atlantic
Gotcha.
salmon. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Sockeye is Atlantic salmon. So if you see a sockeye salmon,
It's fine.
You-
but it's not.
it's fine, but you should try and get it wild caught.
Oh,
Most
way
Atlantic
better.
salmon is farmed, which is not as good. Cuz salmon is one of those things that's like that is touted as like you should be eating salmon. Like when people are like,
Yeah, they say
when people
that,
are like,
yeah.
oh, like if you could eat like 5 foods, you talk to like a nutritionist. A bunch of nutritionists are gonna hit you with not that you need it to be healthy.
Yeah, but you get your omegas.
but they're gonna hit you with go for a salmon.
Nice.
If you're gonna go for any meat, go for a salmon.
yeah, because it's
Because
very
you
rich
got your
in
omegas
protein.
and protein and stuff. You got like your leafy greens. They're gonna
Yeah.
hit you with like a spinach or an arugula, which is just spinach.
a kale, perhaps.
Yeah, kale, and it's like those types of things. But then people are like buying Atlantic salmon from No Frills, and I'm like, oh, that's not as good stuff,
No,
man.
no,
You got to
no,
get the
no.
Pacific salmon, which is like pink salmon. There's a different one.
Yeah, there's a couple.
And then Alaskan salmon is usually steelhead.
Isn't it crazy that we went to Alaska and I didn't have anything
Any
like
salmon?
that?
You should have had some salmon while you were there.
I thought about it. I actually did think
Because
about it.
Alaskan salmon is hard to find.
I thought about
Good Alaskan salmon that isn't super expensive.
there were places where it's like you can see them loading, like it's like you see the fishermen,
Yeah.
and then like they're going right to the restaurant kind of
Yeah.
thing. That's cool. No crab either. No Alaskan king crab.
That's the thing that I do. I do wish that we had a little bit more fresh to table food, like because when I was in Italy, like
Toronto's fake,
yeah,
dude.
it's fake. All of the food that is eaten that I would eat on like, if I had like a pasta dish with like fish in it,
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, we caught this fish like this morning at like 3 in the
Here's
morning.
the thing: Toronto tricks you because it's got water. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lake,
It's
brother.
fake.
Nothing's coming from that
No,
lake.
there's no salmon in that lake.
This is why people. Here's the thing: people always talk about like the coastal elites, but they are elite because they have the ocean, which grows food.
Yeah, an unlimited amount of food.
And not only that,
Not unlimited, you can overfish, but pretty much
but what are we,
unlimited if
like,
you
we're not
if you,
close.
if
Toronto's
you
not
manage
close
it.
to anything.
No, it's not.
There's not like
Might as well be landlocked.
it might exactly.
Yeah.
Can I point out this too? And I know this is not a new thing, but I'm a big believer. I don't eat meat, right? But I'm a big believer of bugs. Okay, I think bugs are the future of protein.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people say that.
Now,
I don't. They freak me out.
I get that, and I don't think you're my market in this conversation. You're not my target audience because I
No,
think
you're
what I'm
gonna
going to
go
say.
for alpha bros.
What I'm gonna no. That's not what I'm saying.
Really?
What I'm gonna say next, which many people have said, I don't think is gonna hit you like it will hit some people, because I don't know your opinion on these things. If you eat crab, lobster, them's just bugs, brother. That's just
Crustaceans?
big old water bug. I don't think you like those. I think you think crab's weird.
I'm not a big crustacean.
I knew it.
I'm not a big lobster crab
so
guy.
Me comparing bugs to crustaceans, you're not like
No.
you're already like, yeah, whatever. I don't like either of them.
I already don't eat those.
Yes, but if you're at home and you're like, oh, the peak divine decadent meal is a lobster, brother, get yourself 100 crickets. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just a wet big cricket.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so, also
same proteins making up the shell.
Also, lobster sucks. Lobster's gross. Crab's better. If anyone ever tells you that lobster is peak, they're wrong.
I don't think
Crab
I'm
is
really
better.
into any of it.
I figured.
I like fish like a salmon or like a tuna even. But I'm not.
You know what's
I'm
a
not
weird
a big
one?
crustacean
Let me
guy.
tell you this. Here's a weird.
I don't like
mental
having to crack
gymnastics.
my food open.
Well, and if you see someone, like if you're actually watching someone make like a chowder with fresh crab,
Yeah.
brother, there's green juice in there.
Yeah,
There's yellow and green
it's crazy.
juice, and
Yeah.
then they go, "Oh, that's perfect for the stock. Throw that right in there." That's brain juice or
Yeah.
something. What are we doing?
That's cerebral spinal fluid.
And then you're gonna sit here and go, "Well, I would never eat a cricket. Those savages over in the east." No,
Yeah,
that's you.
That's just crazy. That's just nuts to call
Now-
people savages for eating it. I'm not saying
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I'm not
Pe-
calling somebody a savage.
People literally, I've heard of people, like mostly online. I don't associate with people who have opinions like this that often. But like literally pointing to like Asia, being like, "Oh, what a these are why they're third world countries. They eat crickets off of the
What
bush."
the hell?
What is wrong
That's
with you
just
people?
a good source of protein.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, if I was lost in the wilderness,
Oh yeah.
and I let's say I got lost and I'm going, man, I'm gonna be out here for a while. Like let's say I'm on a week-long hunting trip. Day 1 I get lost. I left. I'm a good responsible hunter. I left my hunting plans with a responsible family member.
Yeah.
They know that I'm supposed to be back in 6 days, but I go, hey, no one's gonna even report me missing for like 8 days.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna have to be out here for 8 days,
Yeah.
and you can only go about 2 or 3 weeks without food. You're gonna have to get some protein to fill you up and to keep you sharp. I'm going right for the crickets, brother.
So a nice little
You think I'm
snack.
going to try hunting a rabbit? I'm
Nice little
going
snack.
right for the crickets or some sort of bug, and now I'm going to kill them first because
Yeah.
that's scary to eat them alive. But that is prime time protein right
People
there,
give
man.
me-
Eat like 100 ants.
People give me such a hard time
They're
about
very-
being a
they're crunchy.
vegetarian.
Yeah,
And
cook them.
but here's the thing: if I ate meat, I would eat all the meat.
Yeah,
You're the fakers
Yeah.
at home with your imaginary lines drawn in the sand.
Yeah, I've got
going,
no-
Oh,
yeah.
I'll eat this. That's yummy. But this meat, that's weird and gross.
Yeah.
No, you're a victim of propaganda and
Yeah.
growing up in a culture.
Yep.
Okay.
I've got no
You
lines.
think you fell out of a coconut tree?
I've got no ethical lines or I've got lines of what I personally enjoy.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting here calling people who eat crickets
You know what's
insane.
weird though?
That's
now
just good sense.
now that I'm calling them hypocrites, is I eat chicken eggs, but like fish eggs feels weird to me. Like I'm like, nah, I don't eat that. I'm vegetarian. But like it's the same thing.
But are fish eggs
No,
like fertilized? They're not.
no.
Like a caviar isn't fertilized
No.
eggs. Okay, then it's this.
I know.
Yeah.
I could eat caviar, but to me that's like a meat thing. I don't
No.
know why. It's
No,
not.
it's the same
I
thing.
know it is,
It's the
but my
same thing
brain
as
doesn't.
eating an egg.
I want to eat caviar.
You should go eat caviar.
I should. You know, I heard it again. The more you get into like chef and cuisine, like that kind of stuff, like it starts to seem insane again.
Yeah.
You know, and I was watching like this clip of Maddie Matheson talking about like one of his favorite like treats is a real good like real vanilla bean ice cream,
Okay.
a really good like high quality Italian olive oil drizzled over top, and some belugan caviar. And
Okay.
I'm like, that's. What are you saying to me? Those are like, but apparently it's really good, and I would love to try it. And I guess I could try it,
Caviar kind of freaks me out, but you should try it.
dude. Can
Just
we?
so you can deal with
can
your
we
own
pool-
biases.
Can we take some of like our thousands of podcast dollars and just grab like a mean $500 and get like a really nice belugan caviar
Yeah,
and
let's
try
do
it
that.
on the podcast?
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Wait,
Follow
Ben.
our podcast.
Ben, where am I going? Ben, we're fading away. Ben, we're fading away.
I've been barely cool for a while, cool with a wink or a smile, but I'm cooler than you are with or without buzz. I've started, this is really hard for me. Well, I'll stop myself if nobody else does.
So we'll have to.
Edit that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll do it.
yeah.
Okay. My butt hurts from sitting in this chair.
Well, you also were like,
I was not like that.
no,
What, am I
back
giving
when you
birth?
fell. When you fell, because your legs were up.
Oh. Well, you
That
say that.
wasn't. I wasn't being mean.
You were being mean.
No.
You're mean-spirited sometimes.
You're mean.
You're mean. I figured it out. You're mean.
No, I'm stuck. Don't hold that. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm looking for the hold.
It's right there. I don't think it's on hold.
It is.
Oh,
See?
it was on
now
hold.
hold is off.